Hi, my name is Christian. I am the shop foreman at DARCARS, Lexus of Silver Spring. I've been working for DARCARS for 23 years. I've been doing the shop foreman position for 8 years. Since I was a kid, I loved to take things apart, find out how everything worked, and my father always loved to take apart cars and fix them in the garage, so I will help them out, and that kind of got me into cars and loving cars. I started doing engineering because that's what my parents liked, and at one point I decided that wasn't for me. I'm original from La Paz, Bolivia, so I did a 4-year college back in Bolivia on automotive technology. Back home, automotive technology is not as advanced as it is here, so my parents decided to send me over to the United States to be able to learn more technology. And when I got here, I found the CCBC, the Toyota program, which was a fantastic find. For 2 years, I attended the CCBC program. What I do with the students who are going to CCBC, I actually have one graduate from CCBC, and I work with his schedule. He decided to go to night classes, and we sat down together. We looked at his schedule, we looked at our schedule, and we found a common ground that worked for both of us. So for the 2 years that he attended the CCP program, he worked here, helped with his income and also his experience. And right now it's moving through the ranks. He started at Express Maintenance Team. Now he's working with one of our mentors, and he's on that path to become a flat rate technician. The CCBC program and the T10 program did for me is put me ahead of other technicians that didn't have the knowledge that came from experience. I was able to read electric wiring diagrams. I was able to find stuff on the repair manuals faster than these guys did. I was able to find electrical issues faster than they did, which put me ahead of them, and just eventually started giving me more complicated technology to figure out, and that's what helped me push my career through all these years and got me to the level where I am at. These cars are becoming more complicated. This LS 500 that I have behind me comes with 72 computers and runs on seven different networks, different speeds. So having a fundamental, a background from a college or some higher education will help a lot to succeed in your career. When I started my career as a technician, it was just focusing on cars and getting fixed and get them out of the shop as fast as possible and in great shape, and fixing the issues that the customers were bringing them in. When I took this position as a foreman, it became a little more challenging because we had to continue growing our team. So we had to find a way to continue growing our technicians. So we got together with all our shop foremen. We decided to create a program to recruit, train, and retain technicians. We bring them through the light service team. We have a playbook that shows these technicians how they have to move to the next level. It's basically full education, right? Since these cars are getting complicated, the manufacturer gives us free education, so we give our technicians a clear path of what they need to do in order to move to the next level. So you have to take this amount of online training, and we're going to sign you up to go to train with the manufacturer, and then once you finish the rest, you're going to be working with one of our master techs or A-techs, which is going to be training you on more complicated things. At that level, we are expecting that our technicians start working on ASCs. Yeah? So by the time our mentor tells us, hey, this tech is good to go flat rate, he already has an ASC and he can get a higher pay moving forward. Mentoring the new generation, it's a little challenging for us in the fact that personalities are different. You know, we come from a different generation than they are now, and their priorities are different to ours. So trying to find that common ground is a challenge. The rewarding part of finding the common ground and growing our technicians through all the ranks is that we start seeing these technicians succeed. We started seeing them slowly buying a car or getting married and then having a kid and buying a house. And before fixing a car was, whoa, yeah, a car that nobody could fix was like, yeah, damn, that's the best thing. But now seeing these kids or the guy that we recruited and went through all our training program get to the point to tell us, hey, Christian, I'm getting married. Hey, Christian, and I bought a car. One guy told me, hey, man, I bought a motorcycle. It's like, oh, oof, okay. But, and then they buy their houses and they start growing through, they become adults, responsible adults. That's one of the most rewarding things that I've had in my career as a foreman.